But I prepared for this night a long time ago. He was unbuttoning his shirt as his expression turned, and she started touching her face. Jungkook, what do you mean? I mean, we must do it. When he was about to touch her, she stepped back in gentle intention. Jungkook, why are you behaving strangely? Even though I'm saying I'm not ready for this. He gritted his teeth and ran his hand through his messy hair in frustration. So are you saying I should shut my mouth and just sleep beside you? Didn't you just say, when you proposed to me that you wanted our marriage to make me closer to you? When you wake up, you need to see my face, and when you sleep, you need me beside you. Stop the recalling what I said. I only said that to marry you. How could you think everything I said was true? There is nothing more than those shitty words. Tears fell from her eyes. Are those our eyes then? He was about to say it so calmly, but when he noticed the tears in her eyes, he looked away immediately, unable to say it to her face. He muttered something else instead. I never thought you would refuse my dish. You make me very desperate, selfishly. He said that nervously, giving her an expression that showed he hated the way she was distancing herself. She felt helpless in this matter. I never refused your dish. I just asked for time, Jungkook. Why are you making this so complicated? Accusing me of being selfish? Complicated? Anyway, be grateful. I didn't bring you down here, and you know way as a mafia would show how I could dominate you within seconds. She widened her eyes at his face, which were huge for her and were disgusting to him. Are you saying you would do that forcefully? I just said it. I didn't say I would do it right now, so leave it. No, you are confusing me. There is no difference. Wiping her tears. Dare to refuse it again. I would bring you over and you might be like a mafia, showing how I would dominate you in seconds. If I said it like this, it would mean one thing. But I didn't say it, so there is a big difference. What's the problem here for you? You like me, and I'm your husband, not a stranger to you. What's stopping you now from letting me? You disappoint me very badly. Very badly. Anyone in my place would react this forcefully when their wife refused them. But I was still talking, not taking action. And you are still trying to find a way to say I was wrong here? The way he was twisting his voice and manipulating her brain made her feel like she was wrong to herself. She pouted sadly. I'm really sorry. A tear fell from her right eye. Damn sorry can't satisfy. Tell me how much time you need to prepare for it. Didn't you hear what I asked? I want at least 1 month. No way. I'll give you 1 week. Just 1 week? Yes, only 1 week. And after that, I won't even hesitate to stop and wait. So prepare yourself for how much you want in this gap. She couldn't speak. He got on the bed and lay down sleeping. She looked at him sadly while tears fell from her eyes. She never thought she would be this much, not even considering her weight. Why was he so selfish? Which she had never shown during dating. Her heart was getting heavy. She also got on the bed, covering herself with a blanket, and stared at the ceiling with wet eyes, recalling those moments when he used to say things to her and give her gifts. He used to pour love on her, and she was recalling her mom's words too. Her mom had told her, but she didn't listen. She closed her eyes, her tears slid from her eyes to her cheeks sadly. Ryan woke up and looked beside her for Jungkook, but she didn't find him there. She chuckled sadly when his words came from last night into her mind. She sat up straight, feeling alone, not even knowing why. Maybe, maybe he might have said it in frustration because I refused to do it. I know Jungkook loves me more than I love him. But why couldn't he understand me? I was just a student and I never thought about all this. I had to agree to marriage for his wish, and of course, I also need time to do it right. Whatever, it's getting late for my class. I need to get ready and go to university. She had her phone on me, so she picked up. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Why is your voice still? Is everything okay with Jingle? Of course she will be okay because she married the man whom she had loved for a long time. Sia said to Leah while Ryan was silent listening to him, not telling them how Jungkook was with her. She wanted to tell them about him, but couldn't as her eyes were getting wet just thinking about it. Hey, are you on the line? Yeah. Okay, let's talk after class. Can't quickly we are already going. Sure. She hung up the call and got off the bed, fixed the blanket neatly, and went to the bathroom to freshen up. After a while, Vine was getting ready and she came downstairs, was leaving hurriedly, since she was late. But she heard Mrs. John's voice. She turned back and saw Mrs. John sitting on the sofa sipping tea with her legs crossed. Didn't your parents even teach you that you should greet your mother in the morning? She said with a disgusted expression. One didn't understand why her mother-in-law was disrespecting her parents, but she thought maybe she shouldn't see Indian ignorance. So she answered normally. I'm sorry, I didn't see you here as I was hurrying to go out. Good morning, Mom. Who is Mom to you here? Call me Auntie. Vaughn felt sad as Mrs. John had been talking to her babies since the beginning. Sorry, Auntie. Go and make breakfast for me now. Didn't the maid already cook breakfast for you? I need to go to the university urgently too. What the hell? Are you talking back to your mother-in-law? Just 1 day after marriage? She raised her voice and smashed a coffee mug to the floor, shattering it, which scared her. I didn't talk back to you. Auntie, but I need to study. What does I do to study after marrying my son? Stop this nonsense and just do house chores while staying at home. Vaughn was scared, shaking her head like a child who got frightened by something scary for the first time. She had to speak immediately as she loved her studies and had been dependent on them too. No, I won't stop it anymore. What's going on here? When he saw Jungkook coming towards her, he kept brushing love, wiping his sweat. It looked like he had just come from the gym. She walked to him like a lost puppy. Jungkook, your mom is telling me to stop my studies. You know how much I love them, how I prioritize my goals, and how concerned I am. What mom is saying is better for you. Just quiet studies and stay at home. He said so simply without even caring about her feelings. She couldn't believe it. How could he say that? Wasn't he the one who said she could continue her studies even after marriage? Didn't he know she had told him she couldn't date him because she came to Tokyo for her studies when he asked her out? Jungkook, I think you didn't hear me properly. You don't need to study anymore. Just stay at home and do house chores. Her eyes welled up with tears. She was already a sensitive person, and he strived forward words for studying her spine. She bit her lower lip, stuttering in pain. You said before marriage that I could continue my studies, right? And the same person is now telling you that you don't need to study. That was it. She couldn't say another word as she understood. He was stubborn in his decision. Now go and prepare your hot pot for me and get your apple sweet ready. Make breakfast for the Henry family. Holding back her tears, she nodded, but just as she was about to leave, Mrs. John spoke. If you go, who will clean up this mess? She pointed at the shattered coffee mug pieces and the spilled coffee on the floor. Van looked at Jungkook with tearful eyes, but he didn't even glance her way. She then looked down at the floor. I'm sorry, I'll clean it. Now go. Wiping her tears, Ryan went back to the bedroom with a broken heart. Seeing her condition, Mrs. John smiled and glanced at Jungkook. Jungkook, she didn't even talk back when I spoke to her. But the moment I told her to stop studying, she immediately defended herself. This made it clear how much she loves it. But look at how she obeyed you without question. It makes me wonder just how she listened to you. Mom, she has fallen for me so deep that she can't go back now. She likes me that much. In one word, she is my wife. She will play and move only as I say, not me. I'm using her for our revenge. He smiled proudly at her. That's really great and will make her even more sensitive towards you. I want her to be broken into pieces, not in a normal way, but in a way she realizes it and feels like she is dying while still alive. I still remember your words, Mom. That's why I made her fall for me so deeply. She will feel it even more when I shutter her. He nodded his head and walked towards the bedroom. Time skipped to 2 days. They saw Wan as if she was a literally a maid to them. They made her do all the cleaning of the home and the cooking process and some additional work. Jungkook went out to work in the morning and his mom had her doing house chores restlessly. Ryan was in the bedroom after cooking dinner. She felt weak and sick on the edge of the bed. But she wasn't minding her tiredness. Instead, she focused in the pain inside her heart. Her friends called her many times, but she didn't answer any calls. Knowing they would ask why she wasn't coming to the university. She thought about how many days she could remain silent in response to their calls. So when their phone rang this time, she picked up. Hey, did you forget that you had studies and plans too after marrying your love? We never thought you would ignore our correspondence. The words scolded her, but they felt her silent when Warren didn't respond, which made them doubt her situation. When? Are you fine there? Yeah. You aren't lying to us, right? No. Your silence makes me doubt. It seems like you are in trouble and sad. Why would she feel sad when the prince of her life is now in her life? Tell us how Jungkook, your husband is treating you. He is treating me better than before marriage. He isn't even letting me do any work here. What about your mother-in-law then? She is just like my mom. She loves me a lot. I'm glad to hear that. Will you attend classes tomorrow? I'll try. Try? Hello, this is studying, not playing. You can't deal it every day. I know, Sia. I'll come, okay? Okay. The car entered, and Warren saw Jungkook coming directly to the bedroom. She was surprised to see him home early tonight. Are you even my boy? What did you do again? You are trying to sleep here. You didn't even wait for me. Jungkook, I was tired, but I was about to come downstairs after hanging up the car. Call? Who are you on the phone with? A boy or a girl? My friends Sia and Liam. Why are you asking about their gender now? I'm hungry, said the teenager. I'll come downstairs after changing my clothes. She gave him a silent look, wondered by how strange he was being, then went downstairs. Just 2 hours later, the both came to the bedroom. Jungkook lay down, and Warren turned up to him and lay down beside him with her back facing him, nervously thinking about how to convince Jungkook that she wanted to continue her studies. She flinched when she felt his leg on her, but she didn't turn back. But soon she felt him coming closer. When she was about to move away slightly, he pulled her by her waist, collared her back with his front. Jungkook, just sleep, she said nervously. He whispered near her ear before biting there with his sharp teeth. I just want to feel you. Looks like he wasn't in any anger mood. What if I ask him about studies? Jungkook, I want to tell you something. She looked back over her shoulder and met his eyes. Our friends asked me to attend the classes. I don't want to stop my studies. Jungkook, please. What, please? He raised his brow, furrowing it at her, tightened his grip on her waist. She hissed as his nails stuck onto her skin. Don't you have respect for your husband's word? Even though I said no. Why do you still want to go out and study? Jungkook, it's hurting. He didn't let her. His nails digging in like a jigger. Her eyes grew wet from the pain as he pulled her by the face, turning her to face him so there was no gap between them. I don't have the patience to say it again, so stop. If you don't want me to go, then there is another option too. He raised his right eyebrow, questioning her. I can also study from home. There are some platforms. Can't you get it through your mind? I don't want you to study. I won't even allow you to study at home, okay? She began to cry, trying to suppress it, but unable to hold back her tears. Why, Jungkook? Why don't you want me to do what I want? Is it because I didn't let you do it with me? You are being kind of toxic towards me. Me? Toxic? Well, then after your parents' home, I look like a toxic husband to you. She pushed her away from him and got off the bed and took a cigarette pack from the lamp table. She went to the window, started smoking, and looked at the view from the ground. She wiped her tears and went to him, but he didn't look back at her. I didn't mean to call it taxi, but I said it by mistake. No, Chupa was suicidal. Go away from me. She was crying more. She was just an innocent soul. He was her first love, and he showed her a loving side, making her even more attached to him and marrying him. Now his behavior was toxic, and she couldn't understand a single person's why. She was suffering mentally and couldn't even tell her family about this. How could she leave him? She tried to hold his hand, but he didn't respond. Then she hugged him while crying, but he couldn't return it. She was crying like a baby, hugging him against his stone chest as he was smoking, but didn't hug her back. Jungkook, please don't say that. I can't live without you. He broke her hug, inhaled with a puff of smoke, and let go of the side of Ryan's face while making her teary eyes. He could read how troubled she was. Say sorry then. I'm sorry. We are leaving this country tomorrow, so pack your things. Why, Serena? You're fine here, right? Even my parents shifted here to live in this country, in the same city, not only for me. Don't ask me why, what. I just want to leave this country. I have no plans. But Jungkook, where do you want me to take him with you? Jungkook didn't answer. He was just smoking again, looking out through the window. We will come back here again, right? She asked, fearing where she might lose her parents, praying he would just say yes. No. Before we leave, at least I'll meet my parents once then. No need, just leave out. At least I'll make a phone call. When would you gonna sleep? Or should I forget our rule of 1 week? She shook her head immediately and got on the bed, covered herself with a blanket, and closed her eyes tightly. He stared at her figure again as 2 fingers of his right hand held the bunnies, releasing smoke into the air and whispered under his breath. Just sleep, girl, as much as you want. After 12, you will forget what peaceful sleep even feels like.
Sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me. But let's be real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.